This time, we're gonna be looking at some scary, alright? Some scary videos. If it looks like it's gonna be BS, I'm gonna call it out.
On April 16 of 2023,
Okay.
at around 12 a.m., a man named Jacob wakes up to a strange noise outside his room. Trembling with fear, he gets out of bed and encounters something that leaves him extremely unnerved. Now, not too long ago, I featured a video from Jacob, who you may remember as the man who inherited an old house and a creepy clown doll that both belonged to his grandmother.
Oh!
The clown doll, known as Jeffrey, scares him.
Yo, get
Because
Jeffrey
of
out of
this,
here.
He keeps Jeffrey locked up in a separate room away from him.
Good shit, but burn it.
But
burn
then
the
one
house.
night,
Burn everything.
something happens that spooks Jacob out of his mind.
Okay.
It's close to midnight when a loud bang wakes him up. He hears a couple more noises before suddenly realizing that the sounds are coming from the room next to his where the clown doll was put.
Do I even have to say anything? I think it's time for you, Jacob, to pack your bags and leave. Possibly call out an airstrike or the SWAT team or the bomb squad. I don't want to see this house standing, okay? I don't even know why you decided to stay in a house with Jeffrey over here.
I just heard banging.
Yep, time to run. Jump out the window, maybe. What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, in this situation, I would most likely. Hey yo, yo, Jacob. I don't know what your plan is, but let's not push. Let's not push. This is tactical Oh, I'm telling you, tactical retreat, buddy. Ah, he's opened the door. Ah. What the hell was that? The hell? What are we looking at, Jacob? What are we looking at? What's in there? Hey, Jacob. Hey, Jacob. Calm down. It's locked? The hell? Okay, he's just there. What the hell you want from me? Oh! Listen, if you turn around and he's not there anymore, you see that window right there? Jump! Hey, don't do this. I had to pause, bro. This is scary, bro. What do we see? Ah! What the hell is he? Yeah, hey, listen.
As Jacob checks the room where the sounds were coming from, a loud noise is heard from downstairs. He looks nervously down the staircase when suddenly the sound of footsteps going up the stairs is heard. Yet, as he looks closely, no one appears to be there. He then quickly turns around to see the door opening slowly, showing Jeffrey, whose head is now in a different position.
So Jeffrey is looking straight into your soul, you know what I mean? And what I'm starting to realize is, Jacob, you might be the dumbest guy I've ever seen in my entire goddamn.
Afraid it might happen again, or something worse may occur.
You're telling me this continues? You're telling me after all that, this man is not moving out? He deserves to die. I'm sorry.
He decides to move Jeffrey into the basement.
Another update. You know, I think I'm definitely gonna be moving Jeffrey. Like, with whatever happened last night, I don't want him near me.
Yo, bro, he can hear you, by the way.
I'm gonna be putting him in the basement.
In the basement, okay.
I'm gonna follow up. This is the results so far.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave him here.
All right.
For now.
Yeah,
But
face the wall and shit, okay.
I'm gonna put a camera here.
You're gonna put a camera here?
Jeffrey's
Yeah, I wanted to
still
see
here.
this shit. Don't fucking put me here.
We're gonna see if there's anything I miss.
Don't put me here with
unlike
this guy.
before, Jacob will keep an eye on Jeffrey by placing a security camera in front of him.
Hey, Jacob,
If
no.
anything happens, he'll be notified immediately via a notification sent by the camera.
Oh, okay.
Fast forward to a few nights later, and he's notified of movement inside the basement. He checks the camera's live feed and sees that the camera is moving side to side. Now this didn't alarm him, as he forgot that the heater on which the camera was placed on top has a timer that turns it on and makes it oscillate. The heater had simply turned on during this time. But as he continues to watch, something happens that terrifies him to his core.
Hell you mean?
Introducing ClickUp Super Agents, the world's first AI.
Watch him. Oh, you see that? You saw the subtle movement? He's possessed in every way. The lights are off. He's moving. He's moving. I can't see him no more, bro.
As the camera oscillates from side to side, the clown's arm eerily moves on its own. Seconds later, the light bulb blows out in a loud explosion, making the basement completely dark.
Okay, but listen though. You could just have somebody having like a string, like a fishing string, just pull that, and then after that, I don't know how to explain the light bulb bursting, and it could also just be the light bulb actually, they just turned off the lights and then they added a sound effect. Wow. Number four. Yeah, number
This
four.
next video comes from a man whose entire home is filled with Bibles and
Okay.
other religious artifacts that he worships on the daily.
Okay.
If he's not praying, then he's most likely sitting at his piano playing a song with verses from the Bible.
Okay.
Pretty much everything he has or does in this apartment is...
If any of those or if all of those go upside down, burn the house. Burn the house down.
You might be thinking that this man is simply devoted to his religion.
Yeah.
While that's
no?
partly true, the main reason as to why he prays a lot has to do with something completely different.
What do
As
you-
it turns out,
do you mean by
this
that?
man has been experiencing strange happenings in his home. Ever since visiting his father's gravesite at the cemetery, he can't shake the feeling that something has followed him home, whatever it might be. He's deeply afraid of it.
Okay.
For this reason, he's been praying and singing religious songs more so than usual as an attempt to get rid of the evil entity that now lives in his home.
What if it just gets him
One
mad?
day, while taking a nap, he wakes up to a loud noise in the living room. He grabs his phone and records this.
You leave the door open and is it daytime?
Estoy grabando este video porque
Oh, he's
estoy tratando de
Mexican.
dormir, pero acabo de escuchar un golpe duro por allá en la sala, entonces
Okay.
decidí grabar porque hace días que se viene presentando
Okay.
cosas extrañas en el apartamento. Son las 4.
4 a.m. Bull. There's sunlight outside.
Tarde, entonces me parece muy extraño que hasta ahora están sucediendo como cosas raras.
What does he mean 4 a.m.? It's literally daytime. It's literally daytime.
Entonces, oh,
What do you mean? Oh.
comedor. Miren, es en el comedor.
What are we looking at?
Tengo las ventanas cerradas, miren. No,
Yo, buddy, what are we looking
Esto viene
at?
sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pues la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que estén pasando cosas así.
Feeling slightly unnerved, the man sees a set of eating utensils swaying side to side as though a strong breeze had passed by. But as the man points out, all windows are closed shut. Naturally, he was stricken with fear, but not
Okay.
as much as the next incident, as what happens then leaves him terribly shaken up. A few days after this occurrence, the man uploads a video in which he appears to be deeply distressed. Watch.
So you just happen to be sleeping. Yeah? You just happen to be sleeping with the camera like this. You just happen to be sleeping with your arm fully extended and the camera facing you like, yeah, you just happen. What's happening? Again, he could just have somebody in the house press a piano key. I'm just saying. Since when have we had, you know, like, bro. You think I'm stupid? Okay. Okay. Let's act like this is actually let's just say it's an actual ghost or whatever this is. Oh, there's nobody there. Notice how he gives them like 5 seconds to get out of the frame, like dong, and they can just get out of the frame.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que te vayas.
Okay. Now listen, if it hits the piano while we're looking at it, then I'll believe you.
En el nombre de Jesús ordeno que te vayas.
Oh, I believe you. Oh, I believe you. Oh. What's he trying to play? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
No
or
tienes derecho de estar aquí. Ordeno que te...
You think because you told him he doesn't have a right to be here, he's gonna leave? Like, what the hell do you think?
Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
The key moved. If it hits the piano while we're looking at it, then I'll believe you. The key on the piano moved. It moved. Okay. Yeah. Now, once again, I don't want to be that guy, but they could tape a fishing string.
Appearing to be fed up with the supposed spirit, the man tells the spirit to leave at once.
Yeah.
But after having done so, a piano key is seemingly pressed by an unseen force.
You gotta get out of there.
The man quickly rushes out of the room in a panic frenzy. It was now clear to him that something was provoking him. But as if that wasn't obvious enough, 4 days later, this happens.
What happened?
It's 3 in the morning when the man and his girlfriend, who was staying the night, wake up to strange noises.
So he has a girlfriend. Important fact right here. Important fact, because this guy probably lives with his girlfriend, you know what I mean? So she could be, you know, behind the scenes, you know, accommodating all the scenarios, you know what I mean?
What happens next leaves them highly unsettled. Take a look.
Bueno, voy a grabar este video porque nuevamente se están escuchando en el apartamento ruidos.
Okay.
Son las 3 de la mañana, bro.
Now, Here's the thing, yeah. Now it's actually 3 a.m. Before it said it was 4 a.m. Okay, it could be a mistake. They could have meant 4 p.m. and they just messed it up. It could actually be a mistake. My bad.
Sí.
Escucha, escucha, escucha.
Sí, amor, sí, se escucha. Es en la sala.
Sí.
I don't hear a damn thing, buddy.
Esta vez no estoy solo, esta vez estoy con mi novia que por fin decidió venir a acompañarme, pues estaba asustada.
I don't know why the hell she came to you. You should have gone to her and lived in her house and just left the house. I'm just saying.
Debido a todas estas cosas que están pasando. ¿Dónde es eso, amor?
La cocina.
¿Qué fue eso?
You sure there isn't somebody that has broke into your house? Because I would be...
Yo voy a mirar.
Yo, take a gun, take something, take a weapon. Don't leave. Take the penguin, buddy. Take the penguin. Take something.
Amor, quédese acá, yo voy solo, amor.
Are you
Prende la luz,
stupid?
prende la luz. Se ve todo tranquilo por acá.
See, there's 2 rooms, you know what I mean?
En el nombre de Jesús, manifiéstate.
How you mean reveal yourself? Don't freaking reveal yourself at all!
Parece que es en la cocina. En
Don't
el
you-
nombre de
don't you
Jesús,
dare go there.
manifiéstate.
Don't you dare go there.
Para el cuarto, amor.
Why the hell do you have such a scary painting, buddy? That painting is scary as frick. Why is that even a thing? Remove that from the house.
¿Qué fue eso? ¿Estás viendo, amor? ¿Estás viendo?
Fishing string.
Es en la cocina, amor. Cuidado con la cocina. Manifiéstate en el nombre de Jesús. Te
Stop
ordeno
asking
que
it
te
to reveal
manifiestes.
itself, buddy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this goddamn thing, man. Yo. Yo, why is he not carrying a weapon, gang? The frick? Everything is open.
Mira, amor, mira.
Goddamn, buddy got hungry.
Es un vaso. Es un vaso. Y mira, todos los cajones están abiertos.
Okay. That explains the sound you were hearing earlier. It was open in your cabinets.
Estás aquí, Dios mío. Amor.
Strangely, the wind chimes move on their own, and the kitchen appears to be ransacked. Yet according to the man, no signs of forced entry were seen anywhere in the house. Further adding to the strangeness, the man says that his girlfriend felt very ill only minutes after this incident. Whether or not this had something to do with her sudden illness is unknown. But considering what happened only days later, the man can't help but think that the spirit was responsible for this.
There is more. Yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. Why are you still here? Why haven't you moved? Your girlfriend got sick. Your kitchen got messed up. I mean, he's playing on your piano. I, for one, I'm leaving the house immediately. And once again calling an airstrike. Am I insane for saying that?
The man is once again woken up by mysterious noises.
At 3 a.m.
when
again?
this is captured.
God damn. At like 307, 306. What is captured? Hey, Jacob, slow down. Slow down with the camera. I don't want a jump scare, okay? Those are the worst for me. What the hell? She stole your bed, gang! Yo, the ghost stole your bed, gang. Ah! Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Yo, Jacob, what are we looking at? Yo, Jacob, what are we looking at? We're getting to the good part, and then, you know, I have to... And what is this? What? Yo. Okay, so it could just be somebody banging on the door, I'm not gonna lie, but... Okay. I didn't see nobody... What the hell was that?
Without warning, the sound of footsteps charging at full throttle can be heard heading towards the man before being attacked by an unseen presence. Scared stiff, the man stands in silence while trying to process what just happened. He then picks up his phone and ends the video here. Although undoubtedly strange, viewers find it stranger that the man doesn't turn on the lights in most of these incidents. But the reason for this, according to him, is that the lights for most of the rooms are located at the main entrance, which he stays away from, as he's too scared to approach.
Are you mentally ill, my guy? I'm sorry for saying this, but you have your whole entire house haunted, and you're scared to leave out of the front door? Then jump out the window.
Whether ghost or not, the man continues to pray and read passages from the Bible in the hopes that doing so would get rid of the strange presence that haunts him.
This ain't no ghost, gang. That's your girlfriend. She playing mess. She pranking you, gang. It has to be.
In early January of 2023,
Oh, not
a
the
woman
kids'
named
room.
Nancy Malkin had a very strange encounter with something in her child's bedroom.
Ah,
Nancy
nah.
says that the reason she had went up to her son's bedroom in the first place was because she saw something quite unusual on the security camera that's placed in his room.
Okay.
She had woken up from a nap before looking over at the camera's live feed and seeing a strange orb flying around her son's toys. It would seem to zip around in a strange way and react to objects it touched as though it had a mind of its own.
Could be a
Now,
fly.
Nancy had been looking at this orb for quite some time. More than 5 minutes have passed since initially spotting the mysterious orb,
Could
and
be a
still,
fly.
it continued to float around in the same spot. Now, curious as to what exactly was being caught on camera, she walks over to her son's room, but strangely finds nothing there.
Let's be real. Something that small, I don't think you're gonna find it just by walking into, like, let's even say it was a fly. How you expect to just spot a fly like right there? You're gonna have to, you know, I'm just saying.
Nothing visible could be seen with her naked eye, but on camera, she could still see the ball of light floating around the same spot. In this short clip, Nancy's observing the orb via the security camera's live feed on her phone. Mind you, that without the phone, she can't see anything in person. While looking at the live feed, she sees the ball of light moving frenetically. Watch.
Interesting.
Now, at one point, Nancy starts to communicate with the orb. She tells it to touch her hand when something pretty interesting happens. The orb quickly moves away from her hand as though she had scared it. Nancy decides to leave this mysterious orb alone and call it a day.
It could also be a fly, but I don't understand how she can't see it. She could also just be lying about not seeing it, you know what I mean? She never showed us what she could see. She showed us for like a brief second.
The orb continues to fly around the same spot even after she goes. But only minutes later, after rechecking the camera, the orb is no longer there. It had simply vanished. Ever since recording this, the orb hasn't shown itself again. Nancy believes that this mysterious orb might have been the spirit of a child as it kept floating around her son's toys. Perhaps it just wanted to play with them, as Nancy states. But whatever it might have been, she claims that this mysterious orb was intelligent as it responded to everything she did. To this day, she still questions what this ball of light was doing inside her son's bedroom.
I'm saying it's a fly, gang.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next
Yo, I'm finna fake a ghost video and send it to this guy. And then, you know, let's see how I can fake one too. Since they're all faking it, I can fake one too. Number 2.
There's an apartment in Poland where something very strange has been going on. The man who lives there claims that whenever he's by himself, he can't help but feel as though someone else is inside. When his roommates are gone and he has the place to himself, weird noises happen out of nowhere. Now, what makes these occurrences extra strange is that they always seem to happen during the nighttime. Knowing when they usually occur, the man has his phone ready in hand and proceeds to record the following video.
Okay.
No one else is home when this is captured.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś...
Yeah, somebody broke in.
Hałasy.
Ah!
Ja pierdolę, co to?
It's time to move out.
Jak?
How the hell did he turn on and off the lights, gang? Okay, but look though. The lights turned on and on without the switch sound. That's kind of suspicious. Wait, actually, that might actually be better for. Wait, that might actually make it more real, innit? She taking a shower? What are we doing here? Get the vodka bottle out of here, boy. Yo, it's chill, bro. He was a bit dirty. Oh.
What the f...
It's correct, bro. It's correct. What are we doing here?
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Yo, we don't care whether Nina built an app or not, bro. Does it keep turning off the light?
Mysteriously, the bathroom faucet is left running as though someone or something had turned it on. The man shuts it off while seeming confused as to how it turned on by itself. He heads back to his room when eerily the light switch, which he just turned on, is immediately turned off. It seems that whoever or whatever was on the other end of
Here's my conclusion.
Now, this wouldn't be the end of it, as only a few nights later, something just as creepy happens.
Okay,
It's
okay.
nighttime when the man recording hears banging noises outside his door. With his heart pounding in his ears, he records this.
Yeah.
Nie, ja pierdolę.
What are we seeing? Oh, hell nah! Yeah, lock your door. Out of there. Nice peeks, nice peek. I like that. Wait, let me check, Ah, that's not a switch. Okay, I was just checking.
Co jest, kurwa?
Whoa!
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the man peeks out from his bedroom, peering into the darkness of the hallway to see if anyone's there. Finding nobody inside the bathroom, the man quickly
What
walks back to his room
just
but
happened?
stops in his tracks upon noticing the sudden mess in the kitchen. Appearing as though a massive earthquake had struck the place, the man runs back into his room in full terror before ending the video.
I thought he saw something.
What happened that night has left him shaken up. It's unknown if the man continues to live inside the apartment, as no updates or new videos have been posted.
He better
But as
not.
with most videos, I'll
How did
that you could.
How is it that somehow the entire thing got messed up, but we didn't exactly hear it? You know what I mean? How?
Let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something living inside this man's apartment? Or might there be an explanation for all that's happened?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Number 1!
In this next video, two friends are hosting a live stream when something pretty spooky is captured live.
Okay, this is legit. This
Now,
live stream,
the two
live
boys
stream.
in this video often do live streams while playing video games late at night.
Okay.
It just so happens that this particular incident took place during an all-nighter, where around 5 in the morning, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. The two usually play in the living room, so the noise was close by when it happened. The boys thought it was a family member who was grabbing a morning snack, so they shrugged it off and didn't think much of it. But later on, something happens that grabs their full attention and prompts them to end the live stream immediately. While playing in the dark, this happens.
Oh! Fishing string.
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la bola, no abra la bola. Dale. ¿Qué haces? Fíjate, si una niñita por ahí. ¿Qué va? Anda a cerrar. Mira, exacto, era. Iba a cerrar, imbécil. Las 5 ya son. Las 5 ya son.
That I don't know how to explain.
At first, the fridge door seemingly opens on its own, as though someone had gone over to grab a snack. At least that's what the two boys thought, considering that one of them has a brother who wakes up around this time to cook something up. Thinking that he left the fridge door open by accident, one of them gets up to close it. But as they walk back, this happens. A chair swiftly moves on its own by more than a few inches, causing both friends to freeze in their tracks. It was at this point that they both knew that something unexplainable had occurred. Something supernatural. Viewers believe so too. But, as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Had something paranormal occurred? Or had something else happened here?
I don't know.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you...
That was nice, but I feel like they were alright. You know, they were alright. I feel like the scarier one was Jeffrey. That was the scariest one out of them. But you know, it was alright. I feel like there's an explanation for every single one of them. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, it was still fun to watch. It was still nice. And hey, shout out to this guy, you know what I mean? Bizarre Bob. You guys can go check him out if you guys want more. He does a bunch of these scary compilations. And yeah, hey, listen, if you enjoyed, I enjoyed, we enjoyed. Yeah, hey, I'ma see you when I see ya.